Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm 74 years old now, and 2 years ago, I was shuffling around my house like I was walking on ice, even on dry carpet. Today, I want to share the story of how one embarrassing fall in front of my neighbors completely transformed my confidence and mobility, and how these 6 simple exercises could give you back the steady, fearless movement you had as a teenager, the day my body betrayed me. March 2022. Beautiful spring morning, and I'm walking down my front steps to get the newspaper. Nothing fancy, just 3 concrete steps I'd walked down thousands of times over 15 years. But this time, my foot somehow missed the second step. I went tumbling forward, newspapers flying, coffee mug shattering, and me sprawled face first on my front walkway. Mrs. Patterson from next door came running over. "Harold, are you all right?" Physically, I was mostly fine. Bruised pride, scraped palms, and a sore hip. But emotionally, I was devastated. That fall wasn't a random accident. It was the culmination of months of subtle changes I'd been trying to ignore. Getting out of chairs required grabbing armrests and momentum. Walking on uneven sidewalks made me anxious. Reaching for items on high shelves felt precarious. Even something as simple as putting on pants while standing had become a careful balancing act. I'd started moving through the world like everything might knock me over, because increasingly everything could. That night, lying in bed with ice on my hip, I realized something terrifying. I was becoming afraid of my own body. The revelation that changed everything.
3 weeks later, I'm at my granddaughter's soccer game, watching her dart across the field with effortless grace.
At halftime, she's balancing on the edge of the bleachers, walking heel to toe like it's a tightrope act, laughing with her friends. "Grandpa," she said, hopping down, "why do grown-ups always hold the handrail going downstairs?" Before I could answer, my daughter chimed in, "Because we're smart enough not to fall and break something." But watching those kids move with such natural confidence, I started wondering, when exactly did I stop trusting my own balance? When did I start moving through the world like I was made of glass? That's when I met Dr. Sarah Chen. Dr. Chen was the physical therapist my doctor recommended after my fall. At our first appointment, she asked me to do something that seemed ridiculously simple. Stand on one foot for 30 seconds. I couldn't do it for even 5 seconds. "Harold," she said gently, "when's the last time you challenged your balance on purpose?" I had no answer. "Balance isn't just about not falling," she continued. "It's about confidence. It's about moving through the world without fear. And like any skill, if you don't use it, you lose it." What Dr. Chen told me next changed my entire understanding of aging. Between ages 40 and 80, people lose about 25% of their balance ability. But not because getting older automatically makes you unsteady. It's because we stop doing activities that require good balance. We start avoiding challenges instead of rising to meet them.
She paused and looked at me directly.
The good news? Balance can be restored at any age. Your nervous system is incredibly adaptable. We just need to wake it up. Dr. Chen's Balance Recovery System. Over the next hour, Dr. Chen put me through a series of simple tests that revealed exactly how much my balance had deteriorated. Standing on one foot, 3 seconds, should be 30 or more. Walking heel to toe, I wobbled after 2 steps. Standing with eyes closed, nearly fell immediately. Reaching while standing, grabbed for support instinctively. "These aren't medical problems," she explained. "These are training problems. Your inner ear, your visual system, your muscle sensors, they all work together for balance. When you stop challenging this system, it gets lazy." Then she said something that gave me hope. "I have patients in their 80s who can balance better than people in their 50s. The difference isn't age, it's practice." Dr. Chen designed what she called my balance recovery protocol. 6 exercises that would systematically retrain every system involved in keeping me upright. "These aren't just exercises," she said. "They're confidence builders. Each one teaches your body to trust itself again." My 60-day transformation journey. Dr. Chen's plan was elegant in its simplicity. 6 exercises practiced daily, building from basic stability to dynamic movement.
Start where you are, she said, not where you think you should be. Progress comes from consistency, not intensity.
Weeks 1 to 2. Foundation building. The first 2 weeks were humbling. Dr. Chen had me start with exercises so basic I felt silly doing them, until I realized how much I struggled with them. Single leg stand, exercise 1. Stand behind a sturdy chair, hold the back lightly, lift 1 foot slightly off the ground, start with 10 seconds, build to 60 seconds each leg. Day 1. I could barely manage 5 seconds without gripping the chair like my life depended on it. Day 14. I was holding 30 seconds per leg with just fingertip contact for balance.
Heel to toe walking. Exercise 2.
Walk in a straight line, placing 1 foot directly in front of the other, like walking a tightrope. Day 1. I wobbled after 2 steps and had to catch myself. Day 14. I could walk the entire length of my hallway without wavering. Weeks 3 to 4, adding challenge.
Now we make your balance system work harder, Doctor, Chen announced during my second visit.
Standing on foam. Exercise 3. She gave me a simple foam pad. Stand on this for 30 seconds. The unstable surface forces your balance system to work overtime. This was a revelation. Standing on the foam pad engaged muscles I'd forgotten I had. My ankles, calves, and core all suddenly had to work together to keep me upright. Day 15, gripping the chair, lasting only 10 seconds on the foam.
Day 28. Standing confidently for a full minute without support.
Head turns while standing. Exercise 4. Stand with feet together, turn your head left and right while maintaining balance. This challenges the connection between your inner ear and your balance, Dr. Chen explained. This exercise revealed something fascinating. I'd unconsciously started avoiding head movements while walking or standing. My world had become smaller without me realizing it. Weeks 5 to 6, dynamic movement. Balance isn't just about standing still, Dr. Chen said. It's about moving confidently through space. Sit to stand without hands, exercise 5. Get up from a chair without using your hands for support.
This exercise was a game changer.
For months, I'd been unconsciously using my hands to help me stand from every chair. Learning to trust my legs again was incredibly empowering. Single leg stand with eyes closed. Exercise 6. The ultimate balance challenge. Removing visual input forces your other balance systems to compensate. When you can do this for 30 seconds, Dr. Chen said, you'll have better balance than most people half your age. The breakthrough moment.
Day 42 of my program.
I'm in my living room doing my exercises when my neighbor's dog gets loose and comes running into my yard, barking loudly. Without thinking, I quickly stepped sideways to look out the window, then stepped back, then moved toward the door, all rapid movements that would have made me grab for support just 6 weeks earlier. But this time I moved naturally, confidently, without fear. That's when it hit me. I wasn't just doing balance exercises anymore. I was living with balance again. The science that explains everything. During one of our sessions, Dr. Chen explained why these simple exercises were so powerful.
Your balance depends on 3 systems working together: your inner ear, your vision, and sensors in your muscles and joints. When one system gets weak, the others compensate. But if all 3 get lazy, you become unsteady.
She showed me research that was both alarming and encouraging. The alarming news: balance decline starts as early as age 40 and accelerates after 60. By age 65, 1 in 3 adults experiences a fall each year. The encouraging news: balance training can restore stability at any age. Studies show that targeted exercises can improve balance scores by 25 to 40% in just 6 to 8 weeks. The key, Dr. Chen explained, is progressive challenge. You have to continually ask your balance system to do things that are slightly harder than what it's comfortable with. This is why my 6 exercises worked so well. Each one systematically challenged a different aspect of balance, and the progression kept my nervous system adapting. The 6 exercises that changed my life. After 8 weeks of working with Dr. Chen, I'd mastered all 6 exercises. Here's exactly what each one does and how to progress safely. Exercise 1, single leg stand, building foundation strength. The movement: stand behind a sturdy chair, hold the back lightly. Lift 1 foot 6 inches off the ground. Progression schedule. Week 1, 10 seconds each leg, holding chair firmly. Week 2, 15 seconds each leg, lighter grip. Week 3, 20 seconds each leg, fingertip contact only. Week 4, 30 seconds each leg, no hands. Chair nearby for safety. Why it works: strengthens ankle stabilizers and teaches weight distribution on one leg. My experience: this exercise taught me that balance starts from the ground up. Strong, responsive ankles are the foundation of good balance. Exercise 2, heel-to-toe walking, improving dynamic stability. The movement: walk in a straight line, placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other foot. Progression schedule: Week 1, 5 steps with arms out for balance. Week 2, 10 steps with arms at sides. Week 3, 15 steps with normal arm swing. Week 4, 20 steps with head turns. Why it works: challenges your ability to maintain balance while moving, improves coordination. My experience: this taught me that walking confidently isn't automatic. It's a skill that needs practice. Exercise 3, standing on foam, challenging stability. The movement: stand on a foam pad or folded towel with feet together. Progression schedule: Week 1, 15 seconds with chair support. Week 2, 30 seconds with fingertip support.
Week 3, 45 seconds hands-free.
Week 4, 60 seconds with eyes closed. Why it works: unstable surface forces all balance systems to work harder. My experience: this exercise revealed muscles I didn't know I had. The foam pad became my daily balance teacher. Exercise 4, head turns while standing, integrating sensory systems. The movement, stand with feet together, turn head left and right while maintaining balance. Progression schedule. Week 1, slow head turns with chair support. Week 2, normal speed turns, light support. Week 3, turns with arms crossed. Week 4, turns while standing on foam. Why it works. Trains your inner ear and visual system to work together. My experience, this exercise gave me back the confidence to look around while walking, something I'd unconsciously stopped doing. Exercise 5, sit to stand without hands, building functional strength. The movement, rise from a chair without using your hands for support. Progression schedule. Week 1, use one hand lightly. Week 2, fingertip assist only. Week 3, arms crossed over chest. Week 4, arms overhead during movement. Why it works, strengthens legs and core while improving balance confidence. My experience, mastering this exercise eliminated my fear of getting trapped in low chairs or couches. Exercise 6, single leg stand, eyes closed, the ultimate challenge. The movement. Stand on one foot with eyes closed. Progression schedule. Week 1, 5 seconds with chair nearby. Week 2, 10 seconds each leg. Week 3, 20 seconds each leg. Week 4, 30 or more seconds each leg. Why it works. Removes visual input, forcing other balance systems to compensate. My experience, when I could hold this for 30 seconds, I knew my balance had been completely restored. The psychological transformation. The physical changes were obvious: steadier walking, confident stair navigation, effortless standing. But the psychological changes were even more profound. Before, every step was calculated. I planned routes to avoid uneven surfaces, always kept one hand free to grab support, and moved through the world defensively. After, I walk with my head up, take stairs without gripping handrails, and move through crowded spaces without anxiety. I'd reclaimed the unconscious confidence of natural movement. This psychological shift affected every area of my life. I started gardening again, took up dancing with my wife, and even began hiking local trails. The fear of falling had been replaced by joy in moving. Why traditional fitness fails at balance. During my journey, I realized why my previous exercise attempts hadn't helped my balance. For years, I'd focused on traditional exercises, walking, some weights, stretching. But these activities, while beneficial for general fitness, don't specifically challenge balance systems. Walking on a treadmill is different from navigating uneven terrain. Lifting weights while seated doesn't teach standing stability. Stretching improves flexibility, but not balance confidence. Balance is a specific skill, Dr. Chen explained. You have to train it specifically. This is why dedicated balance exercises were so effective. They directly addressed the systems responsible for keeping me upright. The community connection. One unexpected benefit of my balance journey was the community it created. After sharing my story with friends at our senior center, I discovered I wasn't alone in my struggles. Many people my age were dealing with similar confidence issues around movement and stability. I started an informal Balance Buddies group where we practiced exercises together twice a week. Having partners made the exercises more fun and created accountability. Within 6 months, our group of 8 had grown to over 20 people, all working together to reclaim confident movement. Common concerns and solutions. Through my own experience and helping others, I've learned to address the most common concerns about balance training. I'm afraid I'll fall during the exercises. Start with maximum support and progress slowly. Keep a sturdy chair nearby for all exercises. Progress only when you feel confident at the current level. These exercises seem too simple to make a difference. Simple doesn't mean easy. These exercises challenge fundamental systems. The simplicity is what makes them accessible and sustainable. How do I know if I'm improving? Track your progress weekly. Time how long you can hold single-leg stands. Count steps during heel-to-toe walking. Improvement often happens faster than you expect. What if I have other health conditions? Always consult with your doctor first. Most conditions don't prevent balance training, but modifications might be needed. Dr. Chen worked with patients who had arthritis, diabetes, and other conditions. I don't have time for lengthy exercise routines.
The entire 6-exercise sequence takes less than 15 minutes. The key is consistency, not duration.
The science of confidence. One fascinating thing, Dr. Chen taught me was how balance and confidence create a positive feedback loop. When your balance improves, your confidence grows, she explained. And when your confidence grows, you move more naturally, which improves your balance further. This explained why my progress accelerated over time. As I became more stable, I moved more freely, which challenged my balance systems more, which made me even more stable. The opposite is also true. Fear of falling creates tentative movement, which actually increases fall risk. By addressing both the physical and psychological aspects of balance, the 6 exercises broke this negative cycle. Adapting exercises as you progress. One of the beautiful aspects of this system is how it grows with you. After mastering the basic progressions, Dr. Chen taught me advanced variations, single-leg stands on different surfaces, carpet, hardwood, grass, heel-to-toe walking with obstacles or directional changes, standing balance while performing other tasks, catching a ball, reaching, dynamic movements like step-ups or side steps. Balance training should evolve throughout your life, she said. There's always a new challenge to keep your system sharp. The ripple effects. Improving my balance had unexpected benefits throughout my life. Sleep quality. Better body awareness and reduced anxiety about moving at night led to more restful sleep. Social confidence. I started accepting more social invitations because I wasn't worried about navigating unfamiliar spaces. Independence. Simple tasks like grocery shopping or home maintenance became less stressful. Mental clarity. The mind-body connection developed through balance training seemed to improve my overall mental sharpness. Relationship quality. My wife and I started taking evening walks together again, something we'd stopped doing when I became unsteady. Planning for the future. Now at 74, I think about balance training as insurance for my future independence. Dr. Chen explained that maintaining good balance becomes even more important as we age. The goal isn't just preventing falls today, it's maintaining the confidence and ability to move freely for decades to come. My daily practice has become a non-negotiable part of my routine, like brushing my teeth. 15 minutes each morning invested in balance exercises pays dividends throughout the entire day. The letter to my past self. If I could write to myself at 60, I'd say, don't wait for a fall to address your balance. Start challenging your stability now while you're still strong. Those little moments of unsteadiness aren't just age, they're warnings. Balance is a skill you can maintain and improve at any age, but it requires intentional practice. Your starting point today.
If my story resonates with you, here's how to begin.
Week 1 assessment. Test yourself on the basics. How long can you stand on one foot? Can you walk heel to toe for 10 steps? This gives you a baseline. Week 2 planning. Set up a safe practice space. Clear an area near a sturdy chair. Consider getting a foam pad for later progressions. Week 3. Beginning. Start with exercise 1 and 2. Master these before moving on. Quality over quantity, always. Week 4. Building. Add exercises 3 and 4. Begin to challenge your systems progressively. Remember, progress is measured in confidence, not just physical ability. Each day you practice is an investment in years of confident movement ahead. The promise I can make you. After 2 years of consistent balance training, I can promise you this. Your body wants to be stable. Your nervous system is designed to keep you upright. Your balance systems are waiting to be reactivated. These 6 exercises aren't magic. They're simply a systematic way to wake up the remarkable balance abilities your body already possesses. You may not feel like a teenager again, but you can move with the confidence and ease you thought was lost forever. The Sunday Family Dinner Test. Every Sunday I have dinner with my family, but now, instead of carefully navigating their stairs and avoiding their active grandchildren, I move freely through their home. Last month, my 4-year-old great-grandson challenged me to a balance contest. We stood on one foot, arms out, seeing who could last longest. He won, but only by 3 seconds. My daughter watched with amazement. Dad, 2 years ago you were holding handrails everywhere. Now you're competing with a preschooler in balance contests. That's the transformation I want for you, not just physical stability, but the return of playful confidence in your own body. The memorial to fear. I keep my foam pad in the same spot where I used to keep my walking cane. A walking cane I'd started using not because I needed it medically, but because I'd lost confidence in my own stability. That cane now lives in the closet, no longer needed. The foam pad represents something different, not fear of falling, but joy in challenging myself. In memory of the fearful, unsteady person I used to be, and in celebration of the confident, stable person I've become. Your next step. Thanks for watching, everyone. If Harold's story inspired you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more practical wisdom on aging strong and confident. In the comments below, tell me, what's one situation where you've noticed your balance isn't what it used to be? That awareness is your starting point for transformation. And remember, balance isn't about perfection. It's about confidence. It's about moving through the world without fear. It's about trusting your body to carry you wherever you want to go. Your steadier, more confident future starts with a single step, or in this case, a single leg stand. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep challenging your balance and keep building your confidence. The ground beneath your feet is waiting to support you. Trust it, challenge it, and let it teach you how strong and stable you really are.